Hello. Welcome. 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 Just in time. Had to do some troubleshooting. The camera was acting up for some. Well, it's not really the camera. It's more so the USB ports that I have. I think I'm like at the limit of what I can plug in on my USB bus, which is stupid. That means that I would have to invest in like a capture card for the camera and stuff, which makes sense in a way. Or I could set up a second PC and just have it sent over. Maybe that's not the best idea. We'll figure it out. The capture card was just so expensive. Let's see what. So yeah, basically what we did last stream is we finished up that tunnel, right? We still need to terraform, or at least fill in all the dirt here, but I don't have any more dirt. I do still have all the blocks that I need for the tunnels themselves, so I think I'm just gonna continue with the tunnels today, and then if we have time left over, we can run back, get some more dirt, and well, do all of that. Let me pause the stream on my end so it doesn't interfere with any of the frames and stuff, so that we can keep going uninterrupted. Yeah, most of what we're doing today is diagonal though. Well, all of it is diagonal. So, I don't know how fast it's gonna go. It's probably gonna go a lot slower than what we have over here, because that was all straight. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going, I guess. Hello, Yummy. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope I have enough tank. I don't. I'm gonna have to go back either way. Yeah, we can just go up till here. See if I can get some lava over here. How you doing, Yummy? How are you doing? How are you doing? I don't. Let me set so I can open the bottle. Better? That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Oh, we're gonna have to wait for a second. We need to let the computer catch up. Got sick after babysitting, but now I'm good. Okay. Dude. Yeah, computer is not gonna like most of the streams from now on. Happy belated Valentine's Day. Thank you. Hope you had a good day as well. Where's my tangs gone? Wait, where are my... Oh, right here. Okay. I'm gonna leave the pop-up up until we're back at the place that's not as laggy. Just another day. Same. 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 Okay, let's see. Maybe... Oh no, that's not possible. Okay, never mind. I still think it's stupid that Create has this thing where I cannot fill a Create tank with a Create mechanism. Shouldn't have to do this manually. Just gonna stand here, let all the gear catch up. Let's let the computer catch up. Okay. Maybe I should also just hold that one in my offhand so I can fill it up. Make sure everything is full. Okay. Now you can keep going. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do with those open spaces in a big tunnel. Do I just put some... Okay. Either we stop the tunnel and we let the train... I'm gonna show you in this. I'm gonna show you. So over here, over here, right? We have this big opening, and the same goes for this place over here, and then here. Do we stop the tunnel, right? Because the tunnel starts here, not here, but here. Do we stop it over here, have it go through the daylight, or through the open sky for a little bit, and then start a new tunnel? Or do we continue the tunnel? My melon and pumpkin farm works great, and so does my cactus farm. That's good to hear. They're fairly easy farms, but they're a pain to build because it's a lot of like finicky stuff. Continue? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Of course, we can always change it out if we're feeling differently at the moment, but I think continuing might be our best cause. Build a gold farm next. Ooh. Good luck. Good luck. Make sure it's all in one chunk. Also, are gold farms... Do gold farms still work? I mean, there's bound to be a couple designs that still work, but do the big ones still work? I don't think the big ones still work. Don't think that's the case. Fighting a dragon tomorrow? Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. Don't need a big one? Yeah. The thing is, you gotta... Are you building the one... are you building a gold farm where you kill the piglins, or where you just let them die by fall damage? Because if it's the last one, you want to have higher rates, because it'll take you longer to get gold ingots, because you only get gold nuggets from those. And the fact that you're fighting your first dragon is pretty cool. I hope you enjoy it. I don't know, friend sent me the tutorial. Okay, that's good as well. That's good as well. Okay. So, first things first, I want to get the curvature right, because now we're not on the right track. I want to build a gold statue. Depending on how much gold you use, that could be a big statue. Oh god. I just need something I can walk on. Maybe a golden egg. Maybe. If that's what you really want. That's a train. That's a train. Okay, this is gonna be a lot slower than what we did on Thursday, because it's all diagonal, and a lot of this is gonna be hand dug. Since we cannot use the drill for most of this. I mean, right now I can, but sure. Now we grab you. Okay. Now with that, we need to figure out, I think it's, yeah, this is the line that we want to follow for the right curvature. Of course, all of this will be replaced with limestone, but still. Get me some dirt, please. Thank you. Just to make sure that we're on the right spot. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Also, I still need to figure out where I'm gonna stop and start this this thing. Well, here it's pretty obvious on this end, right? Probably gonna start it over here, but still. There we go. That's what we want to see. The question is, can I continue this? So, no, that is good. This one needs to go. Then we have this. Wait a minute, would you look at that? It's almost as if it was made for this. I know this is all gonna go, but still. Still wanna kind of get that line in there. Otherwise, I might make a mistake. Okay. So, everything that's inside those two dotted lines, those two diagonals, needs to go. Yeah. I'm not good at animals, but I'm going to try goose to go with it if I can. If it can't, a giant chicken will have to do. I mean, they're close enough. Goose, chicken, close enough. close enough. Right. Alrighty then. We've got some stone hidden in here. A little bit of stone hidden away. Thinking rainbow chicken though? That could work. That could work. Rainbow in the sense that all of its feathers would be different colors, or that it would be striped. There is a difference. Feathers, maybe. That could work. It'd be interesting to see how you could do that. Because I think a lot of people would have different ways of trying to recreate that. All right. The question is, am I correct on this? We'll have to double check with the other tunnel, but I think I'm good. I think I'm good. So it's so up and then 1, then it's a V, and then it's the roof. Did I just get shot at? So it's up 6. 1, 2, 3. Can a challenge be a build? It could, technically. Could technically be a build. Don't know how I would incorporate it, but it could be a build for sure. So that is, well, okay. So I think we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna be over there. If I'm correct on this one, that should be that, and then it comes across by 4, right? Yeah, I'm wrong. This, and then it goes across. Okay. Build the building only using birch and stone. Okay. Question about this one. Is it all birch blocks or only birch logs? Because that's a big difference. Also, what colors do you want? What colors do you want? And any of the birch blocks. Oh, okay. What colors? Also, why is this camera so cold? I know it's a webcam instead of a camera, but still. Whatever you have the most of. Wait. Gonna be a hard one. I think it's gonna be green. I'm gonna mix them up a bit. It's gonna be green and orange. It's gonna be green and orange. One day that's gonna become a camera as well, like an actual camera, so that I can get decent colors out of it. And then we can repurpose the webcam somewhere else. But only when I have a capture card, because otherwise this isn't gonna work. I can't add other webcams for now because I'm running at a limit. Wanted to challenge you a bit. I mean, okay. So here is my 2 cents. Challenge been made. You cannot change it. Since I can use all the birch blocks, I'm hoping that whenever that challenge gets drawn, we're gonna be in here or in a modded series, because look at all the birch blocks I can use. Look at all the birch blocks I can use. I've got 6 pages of birch. I've got different textures. I've got different hues. I've got cabinets, right? And stone. Look at all the stone I can. Technically, no, that's not stone, but like, look at all the stone. Those are lodestone textures. Small stone bricks, all stone. Stone. All the stone blocks I can use. So, oh, you can't see anything. Okay, let's do that again. Look at all the stone I can use. Stone. Cobblestone. We can't use cobblestone, but look at all this stone. That's lodestones. That's not something you can use. But you can't anything else. Oh no, I know. But look. Birch. Look what we have here. Look at what we have here. You said only birch, right? So I think we're good. If that's the challenge, I think we're good. Okay, so I thought you'd like it. I as long as I can use all the birch blocks, we're good. Okay, we are gonna have to redo this a little bit, since we are gonna have to so let me see. Next one's only gonna be glass. Oh, that's gonna be different. Okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we go back 1. Right? Yeah, back 1. Then we do this. And this. And that should line up. Look at that. As if it was made to be. Okay, so we are gonna have to redo that a little bit, because I don't really like how that overacts. Will G, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I think we do this side first because we have this big open space, which might or might not be helpful. Hello, Nightfall. Welcome in. Let's get some torches on here so that we can see. When all the other torches are gone. Remember me? Can't say I do, but welcome in. If you're back, welcome back. Hope you had a good time. Okay, let's get most of these free. Message you on Discord. Oh, then I probably didn't react to it. I'm not someone who will respond. Join your server. Oh, really? That's cool. Thank you. Thank you. That's fun. It's been a long time. Yeah, that's what I figured. But hey, you're back. That's all we want. People that come back. Okay, we do need a little sleepy time. Dun, 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 dun. And then we need to dig up everything. Make sure we've got the entire wall in. You said something about PC problems. Oh yeah, the PC is having a rough time. It's just, it needs an upgrade, and the upgrade is not something I'm looking forward to, budget-wise, because at the moment I'm running a pretty old system, which it does the job. It's fine, but for certain things it's running at its limits, and a way to fix it is getting a newer graphics card, but also a new CPU, which would mean also new power supply. I would also have to get a new motherboard. So basically I need to replace the entire thing. And I'm not looking forward to that. Hello, Eggs, how you doing? I'm doing good. Despite all the problems I've been having this week, I'm doing fine. I'm doing great even. Had some well-needed rest because I couldn't really do anything. So I took a mandatory break from kind of everything. It's your boyfriend? Yeah, it's good. So is the PC expensive? It's not. I don't need like a very expensive computer, but I also want to get something that's gonna last me a while. So I don't want to lowball it and then have to buy it and then just have to replace it in a year again. That's not something I want to do. So it's kind of like a mix of both. I don't want it to be very expensive, but I also don't want it to be very cheap. Yeah, Windows 11 for sure. It would be kind of stupid to go any lower than Windows 11 at this point. Definitely, if you see that even Minecraft is like forcing people to upgrade. Did you guys see the notice that Minecraft put out where they're gonna not support older versions than Microsoft 10? Windows 10, I should say. So everyone who's running a system with anything older than Windows 10 is not going to be able to play Minecraft anymore. Hey! There we go. Give me. Y'all can see it over there. 1 month to Trucker. Thank you, Yummy. Thank you. That's pretty cool. Let me put that in the jar with the rest of the people. Yeah, they put out a notice where they're gonna so not just Windows, it's also gonna be all older versions of Mac OS, all older versions of Android, whatever operating systems that there are. They're very much cutting back on older versions, which is good in a way. Because that means that people... But why? So, how do I explain this easily? Okay, so if you want to keep older systems, if you want to keep your game available for older systems, you have to keep in mind that a lot of those older versions of operating systems are not capable of running high-end graphics, high-end stuff, right? So you have to account for that, which means that you're holding back your game a lot more. And optimizing is not really a thing that you can do for older systems, as far as I know, right? Also, I'm not a game dev. Don't think anything as the truth that I'm saying, but this is how I understood it. So, if you keep older systems in track, you hold your game back, in sense of what we can add, what we can do with it. On the other hand, if you keep upgrading to the newer systems and you just kind of throw away those older systems, you've got a lot of players that still run older versions of the game, right? So it's kind of like a balance that you have to make. And apparently they decided that anything older than Windows 10, that's where they're going to put their balance at. So anything that's older, that's where they draw the line. They will affect... I mean, not necessarily. If your Forever World has been upgraded to... If your PC is still in Windows 10, but you're running 1.8, that's fine. As long as your PC is in Windows 10, it's fine. Or Windows 11. It's just for people who have an older system, who have a computer that cannot run Windows 10. Those are the people that can kind of get screwed over. But I wouldn't say it's being screwed over. It's very much a good thing in my opinion. But people have different opinions, and that's fine. What if they... Then that's their decision. You know, this is kind of funny. When Mojang does it, everyone gets up in their pants and gets angry. But that's very normal in the game world. There are very little games that still run on Windows 7. Minecraft still does. But there's a lot of games that don't even run on Windows 7. Any of the bigger games. So, I don't get why people get so angry about it, since it's just Mojang doing what the rest of the companies do. But then again, people have their opinions. They're entitled to them. They can have their opinions. They're fine. They're fine. Also, did somebody ask a while ago what we were doing? We're building the tunnels. So we're turning this into that. Not worried, I'm running Windows 11. Yeah, I think most people are. Most people are running 11. So I don't think a lot of people will be affected. I think it's more so the Android players, so people who play on mobile and Bedrock. I think those are gonna be the biggest target of this. I'm on Windows 10. I mean, still on. If you're on 10, you're still good. It's a minimum of 10. That means that I play on mobile. You would have to look at the message, at the notice that they put out. Did you see the guy suing? Yeah, he makes a good point, but then again, I also feel like he should be suing all of gaming industry, not just Mojang. Because every point that he makes is valid for every other game. And I feel like it's a thing that's been exaggerated a lot because it's Mojang, and because Minecraft has a tendency of getting very black and white reactions. So I wouldn't take it as the full truth that what they're saying. I would take it with a grain of salt. Definitely not scared about the fact that Mojang's gonna lose too much about that. They've got a solid case. Also, all the arguments that they're giving is like, people have been saying it for years. If that's why people are getting, they're going to ban TikTok soon. Really? I thought they tried that again already. 5, 6. They tried that. They failed. A day later, it was back up. A day later, it was back up and running. So I don't think, honestly, I don't think you can ban a platform for being from a certain country, without any solid proof. I don't think that's the case. And if that's the case, then I think we should take a look at the laws that we're supporting, because that sounds like something else. That sounds like something else, and I'm not for it. I also don't support, like, if there's actual espionage in the app and like people private data getting sold, then sure, that's a problem. But to ban a platform for that, again, I'm gonna go back to my point about the gaming industry. If they ban TikTok for the reasons that they want to ban TikTok, they should ban Facebook as well. They should ban Instagram as well. They should ban Amazon for sure. They should ban everything, because what TikTok is doing, every other company is doing. The only difference is TikTok's Chinese, or owned by a Chinese company. I'm gonna not say Chinese, but I'm gonna say owned by a Chinese company. And all the rest of the bigger platforms are not. And that's the only difference. So again, I don't think we should ban a platform because they're doing what the rest of the people are doing. But then again, that's my opinion. Not somebody who makes the law or who enforces the law, so can't change anything about it. I don't think it's gonna happen. They're gonna get too big of a... See, the thing is, it's already rough with all the... How long is this row? It's quite a distance. But it's already rough with all the commotion about international politics and stuff. I don't think banning a platform would do them any good. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this one. It doesn't make sense for it to be here. So we're just gonna do that. Doesn't make sense for it to be here, so like one block from the end. True. Yeah, it's just... It's I don't think it wouldn't be good for the people who enforce the ban. Wouldn't be good for enjoy Minecraft. Hopefully you should be fine. This is the first time they did something like this in 15 years, so I don't think that is going to become a habit. I think it's more so that they are trying to... They're adding a lot more variation to the game, like all the mob variants and stuff, which can be very demanding for a computer to handle it, and that's fine. But they're trying... I think the decision that they made is them trying to prevent any backlash that they could get, which is a valid strategy of them to do. I don't think what they did is a bad thing. It's better to say we warned you than to say after the fact, oh yeah, we did this, right? Or at least I would rather have them warn us that future versions might not support older systems or older versions of operating systems than anything else. Gotta get those as well. Okay, let's get this in here as well. Make sure we've got something to place blocks against, and then we'll get our pillars in first. Oh, let's just keep that up. Let's just keep the little notice that we have up for a while while we do other stuff. Oh God. Alrighty. Good. And that. Bum, bum, bum. And then we have to do the other side before we do the roof. Also, we would have to take a look on the outside, what it looks like, to see if it's not too much. Because we could technically, either we leave it as is, we take away the dirt, I mean. I don't know, we would have to look when it's completed. Because I'm kind of feeling just having this wall expand all the way back here somehow. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. We'll do this side first. We'll do this side first. Maybe that'll be better. We are gonna have to do like a bit of terraforming to get this to look nice. Otherwise, it's gonna stand out like a sore thumb. It works. Okay, it should be pretty close to the end. We're ready in 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Most of the rest should be this. And a lot of digging. Honestly, this is the smallest part of what we need to do. So, yeah. It's gonna take a while. But these are good streaming projects. They don't take that many thought to do. I don't have to think while doing it. I know the design. It's very repetitive. And I just have to make sure that my spacings are correct. Last stream we visited the old single player world again, the vanilla world, and I kind of want to go back and see. I'm gonna wait until the mods have upgraded to the new pale oak and stuff. A lot of them have, not all of them though. I'm gonna wait until all of them have upgraded, but I might go back and, like, you know, switch between both, because I do feel like, I don't know, building a new town in there as well. Go back to that vanilla vibe. Not because I'm done with Create. I very much still want to keep going. But on the other hand, I like vanilla as well. And it would be cool to have another village or another town in there. So, yeah, we might, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe. Maybe. Girls. And these should line up. Yep. Yep. Okay, and then we... Oh god, that's a train. That's a train. Can I get like a full stack of those? And then I don't really have a full stack of those. Okay, let's see. Okay, so stack of these in your hand. Oof, got a hiccup. As I said before, that's a train. As I said before, it's not very difficult. It's very much a repetitive task. Just going back and forward. We do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 until we get to a light like this one, and then we do 1, 2, 3. Simple as can be. Ready. Nope. Those are not the ones that I need. Oh, no! 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 Yummy, no. 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 That's not fair. That's not fair. It's a good one though. I hate it. I hate it. Why? I get an itchy nose, and your first thought is to take a picture of it. It's kind of rude, isn't it? Kind of rude. That's not where that one goes. Bump, bump. Come on. Hey, get it? Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, let's get those 2 pieces of gravel as well. Come on, give me all dirt, please. Come on, dirt. Yes, dirt. No, no stone, dirt. Thank you. Shouldn't be too fast to say thank you. There we go. Almost done. Almost done. Now it's after this, it's just the roof, and then get all the supports in, and that's it for this tunnel. Then we can get onto the next one, which is gonna be longer, but hey. I love how your world keeps. Wait, give me a second. I love how your world keeps expanding and getting better and better. Don't seem to be able to keep a plan when I'm building. You think I'm planning this? I don't plan a lot. I've got a general vibe that I want to go for, and that's about it. That's about it. I think a lot of it is practice. That's one thing. And then it's just, I don't know. I think it's, for me at least, I've got the background of just being a huge nerd back in the day. And I used to love a lot of, well, one, history. So I studied, well, studying is a big word, but I did look at a lot of like layouts of towns, layouts of countries and stuff. The good thing about living in Europe, Central Europe, is that if I travel, a lot of those towns and cities are what I travel to. So the layout kind of comes naturally. On the other hand, I think it's also very much me playing a lot of games. Well, a lot of games, not really, but I did play a lot of Zelda and stuff like games. Yeah, similar games like Zelda. And the world building in that sphere also kind of helps with setting up how your world connects together. Not every world needs to have roads that connect to each other, but a system that just connects your towns is always useful. It makes it feel, and then your towns don't have to be similar. In contrary, it's good that your towns are different. As long as they're connected to each other, you're fine. As long as they're connected, you're good to go. In the most cases. Mine doesn't seem to be connected sometimes. I mean, it's as easy as just going around with a shovel and placing down pad blocks. So if you don't have an idea of how can I connect my city, just go not a straight line, but go a little wavy and just put down pad blocks. It will help. It's not going to be perfect, or at least it's not what I would do, but for a lot of people that works. If you want to go a step further, you could do pad block mixed with some coarse dirt and some gravel. That's what I tend to do. That's what I do a lot. But also just like a tile, or a nice gravel road. That also works a lot of the time. So it quite depends on how much time you want to spend on it. I could have left these tunnels as they were, but I then decide to kind of spend my time on decorating them. It helps. It's not necessary at all, but it helps. If you could see what I'm doing in my area, you'd be shocked. Would I though? You gotta realize that I'm a big fan of, like, everyone plays this game how they want to play it. So I'm not shocked by a lot of things. If you want to set up a town and that be your only town, good to go. That's good for you. If you want to build a mega base and nothing else, that's fine. If you don't even build a base and you just go for the dragon, that's also good. It's very much it's a sandbox game, so you play how you want to play it. Running colors over the diagonal. Yeah, that's good. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. The only thing that shocks me about people playing Minecraft is people saying that they have the superior way of playing a game. People that are standfast on the fact that you cannot use totems, for instance. Or people who are standing by the fact that golden carrots are not a good food source because it's OP. Or people who say, oh, but hey, keep inventory is cheating. No, it's not. It's in the game. It's a feature of the game. So why would it be cheating? If you want to use it, good. If you don't want to use it, then don't use it. That's the only thing that shocks me, is that people still think that there is one way to play this game. Also, those are the same people that will go and make a modded world with graves and all the other stuff. That keeps their inventory after they die. Well, most of the time, not all the time, but you know where I'm getting to. Yeah, no, just play the game how you want to play the game. That's all you need to do. And if you're enjoying yourself that way, that's great. If you don't, there's other ways of playing the game. Never feel pressured to do something one way. If you want to hate on diorite, be my guest, but also know that you're wrong. I love building using concrete and wool just because of colors. Yeah, that's fine. If that's what you like, that's fine. Tunnel. Now we need to get our supports in place. No, I don't. Also, any block can... Yeah, sure. Any block can be used for building. That's 100% true. Wait, so this one goes back and this one goes forward. I've used blocks that I would... That 2 years ago, I would never think of using. And not because I didn't want to, mostly because I just wasn't comfortable with using them. I've gotten a lot better about using blocks that are not meant to be that kind of block in a lot of ways. I love using stairs as windows in like medieval style buildings, because those can be like a very narrow like arrow slits type of thing. What else? What else do we want to use? Oh, dude, decorative pot as pillars. That's great. Decorative pot as a pillar is great. Why do I feel like it's correct? What I'm doing is correct, but why do I feel like I'm further away than I usually am? I don't know why. Let's do... Yeah. We need to do this side as well. Just making those corners a little thicker than what we usually would have. Love to experiment with colors and textures. Yeah, that's great. That's the fact that you love to experiment with colors and textures means that you're already steps ahead of other people who are still discovering the fact that you can use wool as a building block. Also, that's the reason why I want to get the new moss, because the new moss looks great as like a stone type of block. The kind of gray with a little green hue in it. Oh, that's so good. Is it raining? Covered in colored wool. That's good. I know a person that you would like to work with. There's somebody on the fWhip supporter server. Her entire shtick is that she wants to build in the theme of Up. So it's a lot of like rainbow balloon kind of colors. Let's do that, and then I think it's one more. 2, 3. Yellow, orange, red, magenta, purple, blue sign. That's not the rainbow, but sure. Not the rainbow, but sure. This always is the best feeling, staking your scaffolding down. Already been streaming for an hour? That's crazy. Also, the fact that we did this in an hour is crazy. Look at it. We do have to still kind of decide what we're going to do with that. I mean, this side is easy. we can just bring everything forward a little bit. It is raining, so we are gonna try. I don't think we can sleep. No, we cannot. Okay, that's stupid. Let's grab some dirt. I feel like we should be able to like bring this back kind of like that. Don't feel it. Not feeling it. Let's do that. Yeah, that's better. And then over here we'll just do that. We can do something very similar. That's fine. What if we take this back like so? I used the color wheel from Circle Pattern. Okay, that's good. I like color wheels. I'm a big fan of a color wheel. So, technically, we should be able to just bring that back over here. Fill all of that in. I don't want to change too much about all of this, so I think I'm just gonna do that. And then, okay, maybe here we can kind of bring it out, and then right there we'll come back in. Right, not too much, but enough for it to be that. And then we can take this back over here. I have a lava pool. I'm not sure what to do, so I enclosed it in glass. That's a way of dealing with a lava pool. It's definitely a way of dealing with a lava pool. Okay, and then this becomes our little it's not a lot, but it it's not a lot, but it does help it kind of feel like an actual tunnel. And then I think over here we can. I'm thinking of building something over it using the lava as a floor. Ooh, that could be cool. Could be very cool. Okay, so over here, I'm thinking either we take a wall and like make a retaining wall all the way up till here, right? Where we meet this little bit. That could be a thing. And then the rest is going to be gradually going up, right? Do we do the retaining? Okay, chat. Do we terraform everything down in a slope, meaning that we would probably kind of destroy this little swamp that we have over here, which is kind of a bummer, but on the other hand would look kind of cool? Or do we build a little retaining wall and have it be a little platform? Chat, what are we thinking? Because I think a small retaining wall, and with small I mean like maximum coming out till here, right? Like maximum something like this. And then we would go diagonally that way. Hello, Online Fox. What are we thinking? Kind of feeling the retaining wall. I think that's going to be the cleanest way of solving this problem. Do I want to take down all those trees? No, they're not really. I remember you. You were here last stream. Kind of. I'm not sure. Let's do a little mock-up of where the wall would go, right? I'm just gonna do like one layer. Like I would do, and then over here we would go diagonal, and then I would go back in here. Something like that. So it wouldn't be very big. And then the rest I would naturally like slope. Right? I feel like that might add something to the landscape. Right? Or not? I like that idea. Alright, let's do it. Let's just do it. I know how to design my roofs now, thanks for the help. That's good. It's good to hear. I could help someone. It's good to hear that I could help someone. Okay, so this would be not necessary. I hope I have enough dirt for this. Is this help in my roofs too? Yay. That video, that roof video has been doing well lately. For some reason people have started watching it. I remember when I posted it, it flopped really badly. But lately people have been watching it and have been commenting on it, and that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. When are you gonna live stream again? Thursday. Thursday, usually. I usually stream on the same day, so it's usually Thursdays and Sundays. At this, like at 7:30 my time, or around 7:30 my time. I gotta remember I have to do this one. I mean, you could technically keep it like this, right? Okay. Then do feel like I need to do something along these lines, just having it come out a little bit more. Hiding the ugly tunnel on the outside. Well, it's not an ugly tunnel, but the outside is kind of ugly. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Don't like that. Do not like that. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Just don't want it to be all like this, so I'm probably just gonna do. Have you thought of making a part of it run at the? Wait, have you thought of making part of it run at the bottom of a ravine or follow it? The train, you mean? The train tracks? Is that what we're wanting to run across a ravine? Because I mean, technically, we have something like that coming up. Technically, we have. You'll see it in a second. I'll take you there. I'll take you there in a second when I get all the dirt down. And after we take a nap, because I see that the sun's going down. I think I've got everything. Yeah, that kind of that looks good. I like it. I like it. I mean, the grass still has to grow, but I don't think that's too invasive. I have a little bit of the train tracks that run across a ravine. If we follow this track, so we still need to do this tunnel. I think I'm gonna go and grab more dirt and finish off. Like, we have this little bit, which is very much ravine-y. And then I have this part, which is like, we could have like a little waterfall coming down, but I don't really know where it would originate. Of a gondola, I kind of have a gondola, but that's at the stone. The stone farm, which we have to go to, like between mountains. Yeah, I have thought of a gondola between mountains, but I haven't found the perfect mountains for it, if you know what I mean. I haven't found the perfect mountains for it. Oh yeah, no, this is welcome to Struggle Town. Welcome to Struggle Town. We're gonna struggle frame-wise, so let's not fly, let's walk. A ski lift? Yeah, kind of. I kind of did that with the stone farm a little bit, but show them your other world. I think they've already seen it. Also, I need to get more dirt first. We need to finish up the projects first. And now you know why we have the thing on that side of the computer screen. The computer struggles sometimes. A lot of the times. Go over here. Now let's wait until all the chunks load. It's gonna be a bit of a PowerPoint for a little bit. It's really bad. It's really bad. I need a new PC. We're not even flying. Let's just bite the bullet. We kind of have the gondola thing over here. It's kind of framey for now because chunks are loading. We kind of have the gondola thing for the stone transport, because that's the stone farm over there. And then like we kind of have the crates coming down and back up, but that's about it for gondola stuff. Oh god, I'm sorry for the lag, dude. People, I'm sorry. It's not something I am proud of. I might have to ask some other people, some other creators that I know, how they do it, because Create is not the best mod for your PC. And I might just have to ask them how they combat the whole lag situation. Okay, now we're doing fine. I need to finish up the terraforming we did last stream. I kind of like that. I am gonna finish, or I am gonna add a little. How would I? Cause that. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, let's do you guys. Let's get some stairs as well. Boom. And then we're gonna get these, because I just don't want it to be as flat as it is right now. So I'm just gonna do that. Then we're gonna get these in place. And boom, boom, little cross. You know, it's not a lot, but it helps. Just kind of adds that outer support that we kind of need. Let's grab a dirt block. Let's do that and that. Good. Now, for this little bit, we are gonna fill in a lot of. I know you need an airplane or even a blimp. Yeah, I've been thinking of doing like an airplane or blimp kind of situation. I've been thinking about that. I don't know if I could pull it off though. I feel like that's something I might do once I got the lag situation under control. If I have the lag under control, I feel like I can do flying things. Because that's going to be a lot of lighting updates. And those are going to be killer for the lag. There's going to be... That's not going to be good for lag. Yeah, let's fill up on... yeah, sure. Let's do that. Fill up our inventory on just dirt. And see how far it gets us. Hydrate. I can do a hydrate. I can do a hydrate. And then it's just one more tunnel, a big one, that is, but maybe you can help me solve a build issue. Sure, shoot. What's the build issue that you're having? What's the build issue that we're having? I'll give it a try. I need to build a floating island over deep water. Okay. I'm not that experienced with floating islands, but maybe I can help. Maybe I can help. I need a way to get to the island when building it from the bottom up. Scaffolding. I think scaffolding is going to be your best friend. Since you can place it from one spot. Also, it can go endless, so you can just put a block at water level and then just stack scaffolding as high as you want it to go. So that's how I would do it. There's probably better ways of doing it, but that's how I would do it. It's also going to be great practice for working with scaffolding. Okay, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I think that's going to be our best bet, to be honest. Because otherwise I would say dirt, or any block that's easily broken. But that would mean you would have to shift click on it, or shift place it, and that's a whole nother statement, and that's a whole other problem. So I would just go at it from a scaffolding perspective, and use it. How to build a castle? I think... Alright. What kind of castle are we talking about? There's a lot of different types of castles. And also, showing you... I don't think there's one way to build a castle. I think it's more so... Look at existing castles and try and build similar things. I think that's the best way of going about it. That's what I do. Like a castle from the 11th century and a castle from the 15th century are going to be very different. See, Yummy's castle is a 3-layer cake, which is also technically a castle, because it houses, and it's a housing complex, and it's defendable, which is the definition of a castle. Like an empire, but okay, like an empire. What? that doesn't say a lot about the castle. Are we talking the Ottoman Empire? Are we talking about the British Empire? Are we talking about Persian, Greek, Roman? There's a lot of different castles everywhere. And fortresses. Again, no one way of doing it. I feel like you're asking for like your typical medieval castle, right? I feel like that's what you're going for. And what I would say about typical medieval castles is they start from a motte and bailey, and a motte and bailey is very distinct. Okay, let's go on a bit of a rant. We're gonna go on a bit of a rant. Let me... Can I find a nice set of images? Oh, perfect. Open image in a new tab. That's perfect. Gorgeous even. Same here. Okay. Any other? You need to show that castle that's being built using... Yeah, but that's... Okay. That's already a step further than how castles originated, right? We're talking about a... that's a 13th, 14th century castle. So we're already a step further. But Guédelon is a good example of what a castle would look like. But let's start with this. Take out your notebooks, take out your pencils. We are getting history class. Welcome to the Motte and Bailey. This is called the Motte, right? Well, the mound, right? The Motte is the mound, and that's your keep. That's where the lord lives, right? It has its own curtain wall, or its own little defensive wall, and this is the bailey. The bailey houses some of the more important buildings within the community. At this point, we're not really talking about cities or towns. These are just communities, different villages that are under one lord, right? So we have some barracks, and this is, if you want a very early castle, this is it. This is what you need to build. There's no fancy towers. There's no fancy dungeon, right? Or donjon in French. But there's no fancy keep. There's no fancy all that stuff. But that's it. And then if we go over here, you can see that the Motte and Bailey, which is your first real castle, the stone keeps, or the keep that is in that Motte and Bailey, gets switched out for a stone keep. This is a Norman style, so that's something that you would very likely find in England or in Normandy. That's a Norman style of castle. So if you say, okay, I don't want the earliest castle, so I don't really want to go for that Motte and Bailey type of castle, but I do want to go a little more primitive and not that fancy, right? Then you go for something like this, right? A stone keep, but still that wooden curtain wall, maybe with a stone gatehouse, but not necessarily a stone gatehouse. It could be a wooden gatehouse, right? It's very, very, very simple. It's defensible. That's it. This is purely defensive. And then the next iteration is you get rid of the... What's the next thing we can upgrade from this? It's the wooden palisade, right? It's we put in a stone curtain wall with heavy defenses. That means crenellations, right? Machicolations and all. A sturdy gatehouse and a defensible entrance to your castle. You also get, and this is an extra, you get housing for your servants. So we get extra buildings within the castle walls. The next iteration is just adding extra walls. Why? the more walls that you have, the more levels that the opponent needs to go through when trying to conquer the castle. So here, that little gatehouse over here is being fortified, and then you have an extra gatehouse over here, right? And then you get batteries, then you get star fortresses. But these three are basically the same castle, they're just getting more robust. And you get rid of that keep, because that keep is a liability when trying to defend from cannons. But yeah, this is a great evolution of what castles are supposed to be. Castle evolution. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. What did I search? Castle evolution. That's what I looked up. And then you get this. You also get this, which is also a great example of what a Norman keep would be, and then a concentric castle, which is, this is very French. This is very English, right? If you look up Windsor, is it Windsor Castle? Images. It's not Windsor, is it? It's the other one. No. Wait, is it? I don't know. Yeah. Windsor Castle is huge, by the way. But it started out as a Norman keep. But if you do like Norman Castle keep. See, this is a very typical Norman keep. It's square, it's robust, and then you've got some of them that have their curtain walls attached to them. Right? Like that. This is like Norman keep, as Norman as it can get. Whereas if you do French castles, you get a lot of that concentric. These are very late. Those are more palaces than actual castles. But do we have a good example of? See, this is like concentric. All the buildings are in the walls, right? All the buildings show you keep like. Well, and this is where Yummy's example comes in. This is Guédelon. It's a castle that they're building right now with techniques from back in those days. And so your main keep is attached to the wall of your castle. This is a very French thing. So if you look back at these, your main keep is in those walls. It's part of the wall. Whereas your stone keep, not necessarily, it happened, but not necessarily as part of the wall. There's just, this is how I build my castles. I look at this and I say, oh, okay, we make a square keep. I get 6, 7, 8 towers around it, and I build a wall. That's what I do. So I look at not necessarily real examples. There's a lot of examples of great castles in like games and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of inspiration out there. Like Lego, even. Lego is a great source of inspiration for like castles and stuff. Lifesteal Castle? I don't know what that is. I don't know what Lifesteal Castle is. I mean, that's just fantasy. That's fantasy. I mean, it's fine. It's not really viable in historical. I've got it on my second monitor. It's not a viable castle for historical endeavors, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Let's actually get this done. But this is all gonna be like too tall. I need to figure out where this would end. Yeah, but the thing that the lifesteal thing would not work. It's not a defensible castle in a historical setting. Not really something that you could pull off. The one good trebuchet shot, and that thing comes down easily. Okay, let's turn over here. I kind of want to come off of here and like turn into it almost. If that makes sense. How are we looking? I think that looks good. Looks kind of natural. This doesn't need to look all that natural. It's just... Yeah, and that is perfectly fine. That doesn't mean... Look, I'm not saying it's a bad castle. I'm saying it's a good build. It looks great, from what I can see. Looks great. But historically, it wouldn't make sense for somebody to build a castle just out of towers. Historically, it wouldn't make sense. Took me a bit to figure out lollipops. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I could do lollipops. I probably would figure out a way, but I don't know. Lots of dirt, lots of dirt, lots of dirt. I personally don't watch lifesteal, but I know that a lot of talented people are on there. And in a fantasy setting, it's a pretty cool castle. Like, a lot of fantasy castles don't make sense. That's why they're fantasy. They look cool, though. Also, a lot of people... Okay. We're on a rant today. But a lot of people feel like castles are these big, majestic kind of buildings. You gotta realize that 80% of castles were made out of wood. There's 80%. I probably even more. Probably even more than 80% of castles were made out of wood and simple materials. The stone castles that we see these days, right, that still remain, are the top of the top from back in the day. Who do I know on lifesteal? I don't know people personally. Again, I don't really watch the server or the content that's being made on the server. That's not my... I don't watch it. So I don't know what's going on the server. I also just don't have time to watch it. Between having a full-time job, making videos, streaming, and then trying to have other hobbies. It's I don't have time to do any of it, and somehow I still do it. But yeah, people think castles were these majestic kind of buildings, and sure, they were at that time. They were back in those days. Having a stone, wooden building of that size would have been, dude. You would not. Did you do another cooking stream soon? Do I? I need to figure. Okay, maybe we can do like a Belgian stew. Maybe we can do like a Belgian stew. Because those, maybe. I got some rabbit left over in the freezer. Maybe we can do like a rabbit stew. That kind of ties back into Minecraft as well. Dude, I need more dirt. But yeah, I think a lot of people over-romanticize the Middle Ages. You gotta realize that we're talking about buildings that were built, which is impressive, by hand. There is a famous castle in where I'm from the country where I'm from, and like, it's tiny. It's tiny. It's famous though, or at least it's famous where I'm from. Everyone who goes to that city on a holiday, or who visits that city, goes and visits it, because it's well preserved, it's well restored. So it's a beautiful castle to be in and to look at and to kind of walk around in. It is tiny. Where I'm from the tiny old country called Belgium, which is western, on the border of Western and Central Europe. I'm doing... Yeah, I don't have any more dirt. Okay. Expect lag. Get me all the dirt, please. I don't have to come back. Or we need more. I think that should do the trick. Let's go until we're at 85. Right, okay. We also need a little nap. I can see if I can find a good picture of the castle I was talking about. Do we have an image that's like actually of a quality size? Yes, that's good. Look, this is the castle that I'm like. That's from like the region where I'm from, and it's tiny. It's tiny, but it's well preserved. It's well renovated. It didn't always look like this. But like, yeah. Look, you've got your main keep. Right? And then eventually this is where the Lord lived. So they didn't live in the main keep. They lived in that building. They got a little hallway. And that's the gatehouse. And even though that is well restorated, like part of that, it doesn't show, but like the back end of it is like deteriorating fast. It's all rotten and all. It's just not. They're not able to renovate the entire thing. Oh, that's a good image of what that backside looks like. Not that. Let's just open image in a new tab, please. It's beautiful. It is. Look, this is the backside. It's all falling apart. Mostly because the wooden rafters and stuff are... That's yummy. No. You can only build with glass. Okay, we'll put that in the gumball machine as well. Can I pick the colors? Can I pick the colors, or do you want to pick the colors? Yeah, it's a beautiful castle. It's a beautiful city. But it's tiny. It's tiny. Let's pick yellow. And let's do yellow and red. What did I miss out? I got a new challenge for the challenge machine. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's the challenge. Come on, focus on... No, don't focus on my face. It doesn't focus. It's just... you can only build with glass. Can you see the challenge chart? Oh, you can. Let's you know what? Let's put those new challenges in there. Once it snaps together. Right. Eventually we'll have a camera that is set up just for that thing. I kind of want to set it up right there on the corner of the little cabinet that I have. That's just pointing at the jar. But that's about it. Eventually, right? Oh, that's not good. Oh, no, don't teleport, please. Thank you. Because that would have meant all the bad things. A PowerPoint. The challenges, I think, I'm about to open that because we have quite a few now, so we can kind of get started on accepting challenges, I guess, and doing them. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a special. Dude, I have so many streams that I want to do. I just need to get time. I need to find time for them, and like I need to test them out. You know, I need to test out a way to do IRL streams so I can take you around some of the cities in Belgium so that you guys can get some inspiration from real life buildings. Right? We could go and take a look at the city hall in a city called Leuven, which is very beautiful, very gothic. We could go and take a look at Bruges, which is very historic, very picturesque. We could go and take a look at Ghent, which is very similar to Bruges. Antwerp. But I need to figure out a way to do that that is not going to break my bank. Well, just basically I don't want to buy equipment for it. I want to use my phone if that's possible. And yeah, I have to figure it out. I do want to bring like a camera, like a camera to take photos with. Should I give up? But give up what? Should you give up what? Decided no more challenges for my YouTube channel? I don't know. Why would you give up? Are you not enjoying yourself anymore? Then maybe take a break. Maybe take a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. Nothing wrong with taking a break or changing up your content. Maybe you just want to do some different type of content. That's fine. Why not? Do whatever makes you happy. You see I'm on Android, so how does that make it different? So am I. Well, not Minecraft, but I use an Android phone. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Okay. Dude, we have to fix that little thing over here. That little corner as well. That doesn't look that good. I think we've been good for a minute or two, so we're gonna take that away. That way you can see the little map. Dude, there is so much dirt that we need to place. but we're not stopping stream until we're done. Until we're done. Because I need to get through this, otherwise it's gonna be another 2 streams. Because I feel one more stream on the tunnels and we could be done with all of them. I'm holding off on building a new town until I have all the tunnels done. You know what would be a cool video to make? If we ever do one of those streams where we walk around an old city, we pick out a building that we saw and we try and recreate it in the game, and we document the entire process of recreating that building. Make a video out of that. Right? You see, like, kind of shaping out the outlines of the building, matching up the shapes, matching up the decorations, stuff like that. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool video. I could technically do that. Could technically do that without the stream. I might actually do that without the stream. Like just a one-off building, a one-off building video, which it would be creative. But kind of just to document the process of what I usually do when I plan out a building. I don't know. Would that be a good idea? Chat? Would you watch it? Would you watch a video like that? Yes, very good idea. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can find a good building I can recreate. I do want to see my area. I mean, I wouldn't show you my address, if that's what you're asking. But, like, the closest city would be pretty cool. Visiting a close city. Because I don't live that far off a city. I can ride my bike to the city. So I don't have to, like, think about transport. That's fine. I just have to think about the technical aspect of it all. How do I make it work? Is the question. Because I want to be able to read chat. Would we or would we not have channel points enabled? Probably not, right? Maybe we do, and I just see them after stream, right? Alerts. How would I know that people subbed or cheered or whatever or followed? Stuff like that. I need to figure out. And I know that there's probably people who have already figured that out, but I haven't yet. And now, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Also, now is not the time to go about walking around. It's too wet. It's too wet this time of year. There's not gonna be a lot of. I mean, it depends on where you're from, I guess. But there's some nature in the city. It's not a lot of it. I mean, we could technically go to the Ardennes, where it's like a combination of history and nature, but that's 2 hours by car or 3 hours by car. Are you gonna do a live stream? Yeah, probably. If nothing gets in the way of it, I will. I mean, there's always reasons why I would not. If my computer just explodes, I cannot. But it is on the schedule for Thursday, so yes. Like every day. Not if I want to make videos as well. And that for me has priority. So I'm not gonna stream every day. Because I also want to record for videos. And like edit videos, which I really like to do. And it's been a bummer that I haven't been able to for the past few days, but I think I figured out why computer kept crashing, so should be able to get back to work tomorrow. No, I don't think me getting a new PC will result in me streaming every day. Look, for me to stream every day, I would have to have a source of income that is not my full-time job. Right? So that I can spend the hours that I'm at my full-time job on making videos. And then I can take breaks in the evenings to stream. That's the only way we're gonna get daily streams, is if I am able to work on videos during the day. I honestly have no experience with editing on Android. I've used Premiere Rush on Android, but just once. Just once. So I can't help you with that. But I feel like there should be tutorials online for that. I feel like you should be able to learn stuff like that online. Why not? Because I have a computer where I do all my editing on. And I don't have experience with Android, with editing on an Android phone. It's not that I don't want to help. It's I can't because I don't know how to. So I suggest, if you really want to learn how to edit on an Android phone, I'm sure there's plenty of tutorials out there. So just going to Google and typing editing on Android would probably help. Would probably give you a lot of results. Right? Maybe type in how to do a basic edit on Android before you do anything else, because there's various levels of editing. Right? You can do special effects, which is also editing, but that's a whole other. That tutorials suck. I don't know. There's probably some good ones out there, buried under all the other trash. That's see. You're not. This is in no way meant in a negative way, but if you're not willing to put in the time, you're probably not going to get good at it, right? So it's going to be a lot of tutorials, watching different tutorials, not just the one that you find, but watching different tutorials and trying to put that in practice. Practice will make practice. There is a reason why people say practice makes perfect, right? You have to spend the hours. Oh, wait, we're done. We're done. No, we're going to fix that corner. You got to spend your time in the software before deciding if you're good or not. Right? So, here's my challenge for you then, right? If you're saying they suck, right? Make 7 videos. I like talking to you. That's good. That's good that you're here then. But make 7 videos with the software, following the tutorial, and only then decide if it's a good tutorial or not. Because that's what it's gonna take for you to actually learn what they are saying to you in the tutorial. It's actually using the knowledge. That's what they do to you in school as well. With what? With whatever tutorial that you find. With whatever tutorial that you find. Doesn't really... Heck, maybe you even just do it without tutorial and you just wing it and just try and make a video. By constantly saying, I'm gonna do it next week, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna not do it. Instead of saying that, go say, I'm gonna make this video about this topic by next week, right? And whatever you have at the end of the week, or at the end of your deadline, that's whatever you have. And then the week after that, you try and improve on that video. You make a new video and try and improve it. That's the only way to learn how to do this. It's by doing it. And I know that might sound harsh, and I know that's not what you want to hear. But that's the reality. The reality is, you have to do it before you are able to do it. There's no tutorial that's going to make you a professional editor. It's all practice. It's all going through the menus and just experimenting with different filters, with different settings, with different... Right? Favorite server? So how can I post videos? I mean, you have a YouTube channel. Just post it on the YouTube channel. You don't have to post it public on a YouTube channel. You can private it. Have you cut video editor? I mean, that's fine. CapCut is fine as well. You can do a lot of stuff in CapCut, by the way. That's CapCut is a popular one for people who are making TikToks. But it's all about practice. It's all about doing it and getting your hands dirty. I'm not saying that I'm a professional, right? I'm not saying that I know everything. By far, I don't know. I don't know half of what I'm talking about, what I need to know. But I try, and this is what I do. I make one video, and then the next video needs to be better in one aspect. Right? Be it the story, be it the editing, be it the audio, be it the actual recording, composition, stuff like that. I made one video of that server. Throw it away. If you're not able on that to play on that server, start a new world. Play a single player. That's fine. I'm not saying that you should make one video. What I'm saying is, okay, let's. How can I? Okay. I'm saying what I'm telling people at my work, right? This is what I tell people that come up with these types of excuses at my work. Let me get... Okay, so a lot of people will go, I want to make a video, right? Let's not do words. I want to make a video, a YouTube video, right? YouTube video. But I'm gonna do that once I have a expensive camera, right? Camera, right? So I want to make a YouTube video, but for that YouTube video I need an expensive camera, and for that expensive camera I also need an expensive microphone. Hold on. I also need an expensive microphone. That's not right. I need an expensive microphone. And that's not the case. You can also go like this. I want to make a video, right? What do I have? I have a phone, right? I have a phone. I also have a webcam. And I have, or in this case, in your case, I have microphone. I have Minecraft mobile, right? And I have a phone. I have a phone. So what you do is you take what you have, you try and make a video out of it. Try and make a video about single player mobile Minecraft a single player world on a mobile Minecraft version. You edit it together with whatever editor that you can find, and you figure out what that result is, right? So you edit it together in a timeline. Boom, nice timeline, and you post that on whatever you want, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Next week, or your next video, I'm not saying next week, but next video, you do that again. And here, in that what do I have tab, right, over here, there's gonna be plus knowledge, right? +1 knowledge. Because everything that you learned from your first video, you take with you for your next video. And that's how you build a video. That's how you build your skills up. You don't need fancy equipment. You don't need fancy video editors. You don't need Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve or whatever. Just do it with what you have and try and make the best of what you have. Later, let's say later when you get a laptop, you can look into video editors. But you don't have to right now. Do you think I should make a series of Minecraft? I don't care what you make. As long as you make something. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter what you make. As long as you make something. If this is truly something that you want to do, if you truly want to make videos online on YouTube, just do it. Just do it. There's nothing holding you back. You could literally talk into your phone camera for an hour and post that online, and that would be perfect. That would be enough. Your next video, you could take that hour and cut it up a bit, right? Maybe take the most interesting parts and cut that together, and that would be an improvement on your last week's video. So as long as you're actually just doing it and creating it, you're good. This is also something that people need to get into their mind. The only expectations that there are when creating videos online is the ones that you put on yourself, right? Screw the people that watch your video. Screw them. That's not your concern at this point, because you're not earning money of it anyways. As long as you're happy and as long as you meet your expectations, you're good to go. How do I talk in my videos? I talk in my videos. Same thing as I'm doing right now. It's the same mold. I just don't have the camera on screen. But don't set expectations of I want to get so many viewers, or I want to get this many subscribers, or I want to earn so many dollary dues of my first video or my first year of video. Don't do it. Just say, this year I want to make 12 videos. 12 quality videos that I am happy about. Because that's something you can actually accomplish, right? You don't have control about who sees your video and who subscribes and how many people are gonna watch your video or how many hours people are gonna watch your videos. You don't have control over that. The only thing that you have control over is making videos and setting your own quality control. How do I talk? I mean, it's the same thing. It's instead of going live, I start recording. That's the difference. Now, I truly hope that if you're thinking of doing this and if you want to try it out, you just start out. I truly hope that, because I feel like a lot of people and a lot of talent is lost because people don't start. I feel like a lot of talent is lost because of that. And I would feel bad for people if they don't get to do. That's good. If you have that many views, that's good. For me, that's not for me personally. That doesn't mean anything. As long as you're happy, that's good. But if you're not happy with your content and with what you're doing online, those views mean nothing. That's the whole shtick, you know? But I think this is a good moment for me to wrap it up for today. We've done all the terraforming. We've done an extra tunnel, which is more than what I've hoped to do today. I truly hope that people who are lurking and people in chat have a good week ahead of them. I will see you all on Thursday. And for the people who are thinking of making videos, maybe, okay, let's do this. If you're thinking about making videos, by next Thursday, no, let's say by next Sunday, I want you guys to be able to say, I made a video. Right? It doesn't matter what the quality is. I just want you guys to say, I made a video. It's done. Whatever. But I'm going to end it here. And I truly wish you all a nice, comfortable week. And I'll see you all on Thursday. Have a good rest of your evening. And I'll be back. Bye.